It's really intense. There's a lot of intense work, especially in design and art majors. So you might be super overwhelmed your first semester. Hi, my name is Tori. If you've never been here before, this is a fashion channel where I post fashion reviews, hauls, and school fashion related videos. So let's just get right into the video. What I'm doing today is I'm answering some questions for you guys about fashion school. So let's just get right into it. I'll link my other video on fashion school down below. I answered questions with my friend who was in a different major than me. So I'll link that down below and you guys can check that out too if you want. So let's just get right into some questions. So the first question I got was, is there bullying in fashion school? And if so, what is the most frequent type and how can we stop it? I wouldn't say there's bullying. I would say that there's nitpicking at other people. A lot of people will comment on other people's styling choices, fashion, Instagram. Instagram's a lot. Oh, this person has this many followers and they post this kind of content, like, just kind of like little like cattiness. I haven't seen any like aggressive bullying going on. That's just at my school though. I don't know what's up everywhere else, but it's more of a nitpicky cattiness that honestly you'll see a lot in the industry, unfortunately. As a fashion student, what are your thoughts on self-made, not school designers? I respect it. Designers that are working in the field without going to school and already establishing a name for themselves usually have a connection already. They either apprenticed with someone, such as Marjala, or they had connections through family or through friends or people they met in New York, for example. I know several designers have gone to school here and then eventually dropped out because they made connections and they found their way in the industry without having to finish school. But I would say that fashion school is important in the sense that you learn a lot of technique and skill and knowledge, and then you are given the opportunity to get these connections. Because I had a few connections before school through family things, through friends of friends, but now I have my own established connections that I've made through the school, through internships I've gotten through the school, through careers that I got access to through my school letting me know, that kind of stuff. How do fashion students organize their wardrobes / how to pull a put-together outfit every day on top of a lot of stress and workload? How many statement / signature pieces are necessary in the wardrobe? Should I do another, like a completely different video on that? I feel like I should make a separate video for that, on statement pieces and how to make how many pieces are necessary in a wardrobe. I feel like I should do my own separate video on that because I feel like that's just a lot of information and a lot to go over. So look out for that. That'll be up in the next few weeks or so. I go to a state school, but I want to work in the fashion industry after I graduate, preferably in editorial fashion. Do you think going to fashion school is necessary, like grad school, or do you think I can be successful through work experience and connections? I would say connections are 100% the most important thing. School is a connection though, I would definitely say. Like putting on your resume, I go to FIT, I go to Parsons, I go to Pratt. Schools like to see that. I go to FIDM, I go to SCAD. They like to see that you've gone to a school that does have specifics catered towards the fashion industry. But I don't think going to fashion school is necessarily necessary, but I do feel like you'll have a better chance of making and establishing connections in the industry and learning the trade by going to fashion school, especially if you're doing a design major. Business, I would say, is more interchangeable, but with design, I would say that I would say to go to a design school. But also, a lot of people in the industry did not go to design school or never finished design school or literally didn't go to school at all. So it's all what you make of it and where you establish connections and how you make your face in this industry. Dream job. My dream job would definitely be to be a creative director of a brand. And then after doing that for a few years, I would definitely want to have my own fashion label. So I would want to have my own fashion brand and then design for that. And that's just truly my passion. That's what I love. I also really love painting. Did you always know that's where you wanted to go? Absolutely yes. I applied to all the fashion schools in the country, most of them, good amount of them. And I 100% knew FIT was a school for me. I did pre-college there when I was in elementary school, as corny as it sounds. I wanted to go to FIT so bad. It is an intense school, but I'm also an intense person, so what's the one thing everyone should be aware of before going to fashion school? It's really intense. There's a lot of intense work, especially in design and art majors. So you might be super overwhelmed your first semester. Just know that you are going to have to learn how to balance your life. You are going to have to learn how to balance potentially working, internships, class, friends, going out, which a lot of people have a lot of trouble, balancing. The first month of school, I was sleeping like 50 minutes to 3 hours because I was doing so much and I wasn't managing my time. And I was like, well, sleep is for the weak. And then I went home for Thanksgiving break and I slept for 14 hours straight. And my parents thought I was in a coma. So, wouldn't suggest doing that, but I had an internship. I was in a relationship. I had a lot of classes. I had class every day except Wednesdays, and then I was at my internship from 9 a.m. to like 6 p.m. at the earliest. And then I was going out like 3 nights a week, and then had plans with people every other day besides that, and then had to get my homework done. So it was just a lot to get done at one time. So I would definitely say that you need to be aware of learning how to manage your time. And see, that was even with me managing my time, but I just had so much I was doing. So just be aware of that the industry is very intense. I started my portfolio in August or September, and it was due for FIT February 1st. So I would definitely say, work on your mood boards, get everything started, late summer, whatever. I just am a perfectionist, so I wanted to start mine. I thought that was an adequate amount of time because I did my mood board. I figured out what my vision was. I sewed pieces according to the things I drew, and then I had enough time to submit it days before it was due without being freaked out about getting it done on time or rushing. The best part about fashion school, I'd say there's a lot of good parts about fashion school. I'm at a school I love, pursuing a career in an industry that I love. You get to meet a lot of people that you would never get to meet otherwise. So many good photographers, fashion designers, through opportunities and through connections and stuff. You get to meet people, you get to work in all these creative fields and express yourself through fashion and art, which I really love, and that's why I'm here, so that's what I love. And I love making friends. And friends at fashion school are so fun. I love being around people who get what I love, what I'm passionate about, and they're passionate about the same things, whether they have a slightly different aesthetic or design style than me. I love that because I love seeing all different types and styles and designs and, certain looks. I love it, and I love being surrounded by all these creative, intense, motivated people. Do you get opportunities to go to New York Fashion Week? You get opportunities to go to New York Fashion Week, and then you get a lot of opportunities to work New York Fashion Week, which if you want me to do a video on that, because it's a pretty long topic, I can do a video on working New York Fashion Week and how it works, and I could do videos on shows I've been to before. If you guys want me to do that, just let me know in the comments below, really, if you want to see that. Give me feedback. Promise, I'll do it. Did you apply to Parsons? What made you choose FIT? I did apply to Parsons. I applied to Pratt. I applied to FITM. I applied to SCAD. I applied to a lot of art schools. What made me choose FIT was I was always so passionate about the school and loved it so much. I love that there's the 2-year program, whereas you don't have to do a full 4-year program. You can, switch after 2 years to a different major or a different specification. Or, if you're in design for the first 2 years, your last 2 years, you choose a specification. So you'll do intimate apparel or active wear or etc. And I really like that about the school, and I just really like the work speed of it, the hiring rate after college, just how many people seem to get such great connections and jobs through FIT. And I loved my professors from pre-college, and it's really where I wanted to go. It feels like home to me. Are fashion students as intimidating as they look? To be honest, I think that the most intense looking people are usually the people that are the nicest, the sweetest, and sometimes the quietest. I've met people with bleached eyebrows, crazy hair, a lot of piercings, a lot of things going on, and they're not intimidating at all when you speak to them. Also, people tell me that my face when I'm just walking around, I look like I'm mean. I'm not. I love to chat. If someone comes up to me and asks me something, I love talking with people. I love interacting in my classes. I love making friends. I love following people on social media from school and making friends through that. So fashion students might look intense, but when you actually ask someone a question, or, oh my god, I love your shoes, where are they from? Or, oh, did you see the latest shows? What's your favorite designer right now? I would say no, most of the time people aren't as intimidating as they look. Biggest tip on doing well in fashion school: don't let the city be a distraction. Don't let drama, don't let relationships, don't let potential work drama, nightlife, don't let these things interfere with what you want and what you want to end up with, for your life, for endgame, I suppose. Focus on you, focus on your passions, what you love, what you want to do, and why you're here. And I would say that that's definitely the best advice I could give you. Just work hard and be motivated and passionate about what you love doing. I mean, that's why you're going here, right? So if you guys want to see a video on how to decorate your dorm, comment down below, leave me comments. I gave a few video suggestions in this video, so just let me know what you guys want to see. So this is the end of my video. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I love you guys all so much. I appreciate every view I get on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!